Yo, 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 it's your boy Bobby Frost, and Bobby Frost Media presents Try Parenting. I'm with the beautiful ladies, just Misty.
Hey, y'all, hey.
And Courtney Lynn.
What's going on?
And we back. We missed a week with y'all, but we had some things going on, little life situations and technical difficulties, but we back. How y'all been doing out there? Appreciate all the interactions and engagements on all the social media. I know mine. I know the ladies feel the same way. Like the support.
I know I've been busy because I didn't even know we didn't drop last week.
No, we definitely did.
I did, and I lit y'all.
You made a whole status. I was like, did it drop?
Yeah, see, I made a status and everything. But I didn't say it was a new episode, though. I didn't say that. I just said, have y'all tapped into transparency? So, but yeah, I was...
That's good. That's good. So we're going to get into that, too. So what you been on, Misty? What's been going on?
Busy as fuck. Like, for real. I'm blessed that I got a promotion at work, and I done moved into a new spot, and I'm settling down. But goodness gracious, I'm tired as fuck. With more money, for sure, come more work.
What they say, more money, more problems?
Man, I'm tired as hell. And then I've been...
Lose the problem.
Right. Then I've been blessed enough again to get an opportunity to do a short film with somebody. So I'm tired as fuck because we was recording last night. Yeah, I'm tired. So yeah, I just got big shit coming up, you know.
Oh, y'all both was recording, right?
Yeah, I was with her.
Her scene just ain't up yet. She recording too.
Oh, check y'all out. Y'all see that movie star? I didn't know shit about this. This is how they keep me out the loop, y'all.
No,
I
I've been busy. I got
to peep game.
My apologies.
I was just brought on.
He acting light skinned. He
Watch
acting light skinned.
Nah, they say I'm acting light skinned.
No, I'm gonna give you that one.
I done went out and Misty knew to hit me. You didn't tell me you was going out.
Okay, I said
they doing a whole damn film.
That's gonna be on.
Granted, she did a movie shoot last night at 12 o'clock at night,
and didn't get finished.
Get to like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my God, I'm tired.
So
what? I mean, yeah. So I just feel like
I sound like I'm tired.
We up next, and I've been just busy. I'm sorry, Rob. You not light skinned for being mad. What you doing tonight?
I'm not even mad.
We got Hennessy.
Yeah, I'm not even mad. I'm geeked. I'm just surprised. I'm like, damn. I don't want to find out the same time the viewers find it out. Like,
sorry,
goddamn.
I truly apologize. You're absolutely correct.
Right. Maybe I am light skinned because you just made me dark skinned.
I wish y'all could see how he looking at me. He looks
you put
so
me in the dark.
I'm sorry.
You put me in the dark. So I guess that
air hug. Bring it in.
We keep it air dap.
No, I don't fucking air dap me, and I said
air dap. So we see Misty been having a lot going on
in progress.
There you go. So Courtney Lynn, what's been going on?
Shit. Same thing, working, and I'll be moving into a new place soon, and guess the same thing as Misty, movie part. The podcast.
Yeah, do y'all need me to come like what they call it, like the prop boy and shit? Come like wipe sweat off your heads and shit like that. Since it's like, that's how it's going.
We need like a hype man, and I'm gonna need you to be hype
because Courtney had to hype me last night. So yeah, you gotta be our hype man and
like make us feel comfortable because this motherfucker here.
You don't what me,
Misty,
Courtney. Listen, acting is not easy.
It's
like
not.
Taraji is full of shit. Okay. No, it really do make you, when you really have to do it though, it's just like the modeling thing. It make you really be like, these motherfuckers is good at what the fuck they do because that shit is not easy at all.
That's why they get paid the big
man. They
bucks.
Have to.
Oh, I ain't new. Don't hit us with new emojis new sound effects when everybody else find out about them.
Oh no, I'm just trying to step up my game. That's it. Nothing more than that. Yeah, I ain't been doing too much of anything really, man. Like just really grinding. Like I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving. That's what I'm really thinking about.
Cooking for Thanksgiving.
My mama,
It's I help a little bit, but it's usually her. She do most of that.
So y'all do Thanksgiving at your house?
No.
I think I'm gonna do a little Friendsgiving / housewarming, small gifts, appreciated thing. Cause I want some candles.
Okay.
You hear me, Courtney? You coming too, Rob? I want some candles.
Okay. Yeah, they got the little pumpkin and fall colors.
I hate those.
Don't you give me no pumpkin.
Don't
give me no fucking pumpkin. No, Rob, don't you do that to nobody.
I see them always around this time.
Yeah, that's why it be so many of them in the store.
They ain't in your household.
Because ain't nobody buying them.
Is any pumpkin spice fresh in your damn house?
No, not mine.
Do you want to smell pumpkin spice every day?
No, I'm just saying I see them out there.
Well, I'm just telling you, don't you bring that shit to my
I don't do
housewarming.
Seasonal candles.
Me neither.
I mean,
right. So don't you buy seasonal candles for nobody is what we telling you.
I don't know.
What do y'all cook for Thanksgiving so I can come get a plate? I'm a size person.
Norms. The only thing to get added, I ask for certain stuff sometimes. Like I might ask for lasagna, even though it don't go to Thanksgiving. I like lasagna. Like where it really started from, I'm gonna be honest from, it's my cousin mama, my auntie. She used to cook lasagna. That's the best lasagna I get, but she only cook it for special occasion. I guess it take her too long to cook it. You know what I'm saying? Make it, which it do, and I'll be in there like, damn. So we a beggar for Thanksgiving to do it, and she'll do it. And she got to the point where wasn't nobody else want lasagna, just be me and cuz. So she just literally make it for us, and we just dip off in the basement with that. So lasagna, but other than that, it's a regular, turkey. What do you call them hams they get from the little store over there by like Corona Road or like is that
Cornish hens?
No, it's the ham.
What you say?
Ham.
Ham.
Like, it's a store that sell them motherfuckers. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Right there on like
my
Lennon.
mom just get the
them joints like.
But you talking about they some good hams
yeah,
though. Like
you know what I'm
everybody
talking about. Yeah, them joints like.
No, I don't know because my auntie can get any ham and she doctor that bitch up and them bitches be fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These ones you don't have to doctor up. They come
ham.
like that.
Yeah, I like the doctor
I mean
up
too,
though.
because you got to put the pineapple in
and
the
cherries and the brown sugar.
You gotta, like I don't think people have mastered the black way to
season the ham because my auntie ham be fucking. That's honey ham.
That's fucked up because I can't get none of my mama ham this Thanksgiving.
Oh, air hug.
Oh yeah,
bring it in tighter.
It's there. I don't know how to. That's what I get for being in the fucking kitchen.
You didn't watch your mom in the kitchen?
No,
she gonna come to our house and watch my auntie.
I was literally the kid that they had when they was older, so it wasn't like no pressure. Like I ain't never had to pick greens, pop snap peas. Like I was literally a kid kicked up watching. What's the movie story? A Christmas story. I didn't have to do shit as a kid. Like my mama then was old as fuck when they had me, so I literally
it explains a lot. No,
I didn't have to do it, but I liked it, and it's crazy because now as an adult, I'm not really. I can cook, but I'm not a cook. Like I don't enjoy cooking like that. So it's crazy because I did it when I was little. I used to want to help clean the chitlins, nasty ass.
My sister did. Maybe that's why my sister don't like me because she had to do everything: clean the chitlins, clean the greens. Like it might be sometimes I help her pick the greens, and then I just stop.
So do you know how to cook greens?
Yeah, I know how to cook them, but I don't like greens neither. So it's not like something like I'd rather eat cabbage. I
just learned how to cook.
Don't tell me you out here like Cardi B. You don't cook, you clean. What she said she do?
I don't cook, I don't clean.
Let me tell you how I get this ring.
Yeah, you know how she got it. Yeah.
No, I cook. I don't eat a lot of shit though. So it's like, but if my man or we have something, I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I ain't opposed. Like, if he tell me he hungry, I don't eat that shit.
Have we ever talked about that before? How important is it that a woman can cook?
Yeah,
we touched on it. It ain't super big for like. It's super big.
But what if you know how to cook and you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you when it becomes super big is if you don't have nobody that can cook.
Like neither one of y'all.
Yeah, you don't have parents you can go to. Then you like fuck what you know what I'm saying. But like for me, I had my grandmother a lot of my adult life. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot, but my earlier adult life. So I just would go to my grandmama's house. If you couldn't cook, all right, so what?
At this age, and your granny was still living, and you're going through that, like, would that be a problem for you?
Because I got my granny. Now, like, if I was with wifey and she couldn't cook,
that's what I'm saying.
It would be an issue because I'll say something like, "Damn, what the fuck is you doing?
You don't want to learn, bitch?
Yeah, like, yo,
get your ass in the kitchen." No, just
I know a couple. They've been married for so long. She didn't cook before they got married, and when they got married, he used to always be like, "We'll hire a chef. We'll this. To this day, that is the problem in they fucking marriage is because she don't cook.
No, if you can't
allow that,
but his mama cook like from the South. His little sister cook like she from the fucking South. Hell, she been cooking since we was teens.
Oh my God! Now that's crazy because I know who she's talking about now, and she can cook like a motherfucker.
that she don't cook, but you told her it didn't
It was
matter.
okay.
Because, you know, so
That's it.
starting off, people change. That's the problem. People don't understand
To
people
put
change.
me in lessons, babe.
Yeah,
Take me to
double back, but no, she cashed her coin on. You told me
right.
I didn't have to cook. So she cooked the basics. You get a taco here and there. You can, you know.
I'm cracking the fuck up, not a taco. Hey, I told y'all that was before though. That's crazy because I never saw my fucking granny cook tacos.
My mama never
man.
cooked tacos.
That
No,
was
my
not a
mama
fucking
didn't either.
thing for her. My mama did cook tacos, but my granny,
My mama
I've
started
never
cooking
seen that
tacos
shit.
when we got older.
It's because
Yep.
it's this again. To them, how they was raised, it's all how you raised. It's your culture and your era you grew up in. Our grandparents grew up in a different era. Tacos
Wasn't a thing.
that's not an actual meal. You might get burgers sometime, but that wasn't too much of a real meal.
Tacos is a fucking meal, bro.
Listen, to them,
Oh,
it
well, to
wasn't.
them,
To them.
no,
And they,
you're right.
that's not a meal. Like a taco, like you gotta think they putting what
I
you
just
get
feel like
3
that's
course,
scraps.
4 course,
I think that's
5
like
course
scraps
meal.
of what you can do with hamburger meat.
Yeah.
Tacos?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, you know, like what else
Scrap.
can you do with hamburger meat?
Is spaghetti not a meal?
But you gotta think, even when they made spaghetti back in the day, they put fish with, they put something else with it.
But they act
so,
like
so,
it's
so,
dead
so spaghetti
wrong.
is a side, is what you're saying.
What? No, that's
People
not.
say spaghetti is a meal that I don't need to cook fish when I make
right.
it.
That's not what I'm
but some
saying.
people
I'm
say
saying-
it's just a side.
This is what it go back to. It's what era you grew up in your generation. They generation, no, you gotta have this. Like they really was going with starch, vegetable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They put all that together. But
So
that's how
I
I was
thought,
raised.
okay, but I thought when you all of that is in spaghetti. Starch,
No, where
vegetable
your
meat.
veg- where your
it is.
vegetable at?
They put bell peppers.
That's
and,
not really like a
That is
vegetable.
a it's
Nah.
it's hell. Don't,
'Cause you can
Tomatoes
say,
is
you
a
can
vegetable.
say,
It is.
you can
Tomatoes
say
is a
potato,
fruit.
You can say potato a vegetable.
tomato. Yeah,
But that's not what they consider
no.
vegetable. They
Potato is a starch.
it's a vegetable though.
No, it's a starch.
It's a starch and it's still a vegetable.
It grows.
Potato.
A potato still is a vegetable.
I don't believe that.
Go look it up. It's still a vegetable. Like she just said,
It might,
tomato.
this shit be shocking me, so I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I ain't finna
Ain't
be
a
shocked.
damn fruit, I tell you that much.
Oh, look at that Pornhub. As soon as I
Yeah.
go on my thing, this is sad.
So that was the only difference with them. Like that's what it was. They raised it.
I
Now,
want to learn how to cook from scratch though.
I learned
I think
how to
it's too
cook.
late for me.
I always
Like-
say potato is definitely a vegetable.
I told you.
A starchy vegetable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But see,
you
that's
learned
what I'm
something?
telling you. Grandparents are hard. Wouldn't
I ain't gonna say I didn't know what. I'm gonna say I didn't know what it was. I just thought
Or
I
no,
just
just
said
say you
starch.
didn't think you didn't.
Yeah, I
you
didn't think
of
of vegetable or fruit.
When
I
they
just thought
talking
of
about
starch.
vegetables, when they go on the vegetable, they talking about green beans, carrots,
Yes,
peas,
Okay, yeah. So
cabbage.
no, okay. So that's why they put the salad
Greens.
with spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I
Okay,
told
so
you.
why people think I'm country when I make roast? I have my vegetables, macaroni, whatever, and I have a salad with it. People be like, "That's country as fuck."
I ain't never ate a salad with roast.
I don't know. My
with
mom used
that.
to make salad.
I just-
But I thought salad was I thought that's how it go. A course meal. You get a salad, the meal, and then dessert.
It depends on what type of meal you got.
So I thought everything was a 3-course dinner.
Or like salad or soup is supposed
Soup
to be.
and
Soup. That's why soup a different one. Like you just said, like with roast. How many people eat salad with roast? You usually don't.
I didn't even know people. My mama don't put them green peppers in roast. I see that's a thing on TikTok. My mama didn't put them peppercini peppers or whatever they is.
I don't eat a lot of stuff.
Mine
just
don't
do
have that in there
vegetables.
either.
I do vegetables.
I don't even do vegetables. Ain't that some shit? I do potatoes.
If I really got
potato
a man,
is the vegetable.
Yeah.
Ow.
If I really got a man and wanted to, you know what I'm saying,
Jazz
razzle
it up.
dazzle, I might put the little green peppers, onions, and all that shit
Yeah.
in there.
I'm gonna tell you the
My
smoothest
potatoes
way.
and vegetables is definitely going
I
in
used
there.
to get females back in the day, and it was a go-to meal, and it was easy. And like I said, I learned like what Courtney said. I got raised by my grandparents. I didn't really have to do shit, but when it came, my grandmother was off on Saturday, and she cooked. I was in the kitchen. My fat ass was in there licking the bowl when she was making cakes. When
My
she
mama
making
will
bad pudding.
call me, come get the what's the blender thing?
Yeah. Now
The
I was in
mixer,
that joint,
the
so I was
mixer.
paying attention, watching the shit.
I wanted to take the bowl from the fruit. I mean, from the dessert. So I was in the kitchen waiting.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was sitting there with that motherfucker. We'd be outside playing, and I figure out that I go in there and use the bathroom. I see she could. I tell my homeboys I'll be back. I know there's gonna be about an hour and a half thing she doing. Catch up with y'all niggas in a minute, because she ain't gonna let me keep running in and out.
Exactly.
I'm sitting in the kitchen. I'll
And
be back out.
yeah, because I'm gonna do this first. And I don't even like chocolate cake, but I want the chocolate bowl.
I think it was just for me more so. It was like Nah, I wouldn't. I don't do it if I cook. Not like my daughters, them they love baking. I don't go grab the bowl. I think it was just more of a comforting thing because this is my grandparents.
Yeah, and then it's them.
Because I don't grab it
like,
now either.
It's them just like knowing you there, and it's like here you go type of shit.
Yeah, your
but
little
it's
attention,
like,
your reward. Yeah,
but it's like, do you think that's what we're missing in like the black community? Is like a big mama or somebody?
Yes, because my fucking son won't even sit in like during holiday time. It just don't be the same. Like I remember being excited to go to my granny house for Christmas because I knew like it was gonna smell good. Everybody was gonna be there.
But is that a girl versus boy thing?
Oh, because I don't got no daughter.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's the hub. That was your hub of your family. Like if you watch the movie, like that movie funny as hell when you really dissect it. But I ain't gonna go into that. When you watch Soul Food, that was the hub of the family. You go over here. It's a different. Like I said, like. Well, grandparents, for the most part, I say even the younger grandparents, when you go to your grandparent, it's a different type of vibe because it's your grandparent. You get away with a little bit more, but it's a different respect issue with that too.
Yeah, they like, and then the grandparents say that they like their grandkids more than they like their kids.
You know why?
They let them do whatever the fuck they want to do.
You know why? Because their mission is accomplished. I raised my kids. If I want to send your little badass home, I can.
Exactly.
When you was my kid,
you can't go nowhere.
You got to stay here. So that's why.
So you think that once the grandmother passes away in the family, family traditions die down.
Unless you got somebody to pick up on.
Unless you raised your kids to be like you, somebody it's gonna automatically somebody gonna fall.
That's why
this gonna be our first holiday season without my granny Mac.
So who's
and
gonna
I just
step
want to
up?
see. I want to see. That's what I want to see. Like
your mama them been
my mama them always cook though, and they been cooking, but it was like she was still there though. Like so we going over here because this is where Granny at, but now Granny is not there. So it's like I am like, oh, this both for her. Bitch, you talking about you? Hell, I'm about to be sad this holiday season.
That's go back to what I said the movie Soul Food. That was the problem with Soul Food. Once she left, who was gonna fill the void of what she do? And they was, how can I put it? They was like, it was already gamed up. Like this is going, you the oldest, so you the oldest girl.
Yeah.
This is your job when mama goes.
That's how my aunt is. She like she is the oldest, so like we cling to her. But it's like,
who the oldest?
Teresa.
Boosie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She the oldest, so it's like my family didn't grow up with a big mama, so it was like everybody was kind of like did everything with their own little family with their kids. Like it's 4 sisters, so on different like Thanksgiving, Easter, and shit like that. Each of them did shit with they kids.
Own family,
and then when Christmas come, we all meet up at one house, like. All of them are doing shit at their own house with their kids, and then Christmas, we all come to one damn house and spend that holiday with each other.
I get it because
our family do every holiday together,
and that's why I don't know if I'm not selfish. I don't know, like, but that's just how I used to like Thanksgiving. I used to be with my daddy. Like, I used to split holidays between him and my mama. And Christmas, I always been with my mama. I ain't never been with Christmas with my daddy and his side of the family. But it was like. I don't know. Like coming from not a big family, I feel like I'm really fucked up.
And see, I get to see it from both. I get to see it from both sides because like my family on my daddy's side is huge as fuck. My granddaddy and grandmama had 10 kids together. So, but I can see the difference with that too. So my grandmother get killed. Hold
on, your grandma got killed?
Yeah, she got killed. February, I always get it mixed up. February 2nd, 1987.
Is that your cousin's side of the family that
Oh,
okay.
So. When that happened, that put the void in because again, as they growing up, this mama, so all the kids got this gonna be grandmama. Mm-hmm. She get took out. Don't have it no more. So all my aunties, the one that really like kind of transitioned into that almost was my auntie Joyce, my cousin D-Lo.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of the holidays, everybody knew to slide up over there. She make a little Kool-Aid cake and things of that nature, and you slide over there. On the flip side, I grew up with my grandparents, my pop's dad, you know what I'm saying? So when I grew up over there, my granddad wasn't really too much on that tradition shit.
Right.
He was always on that old, I would say he had that old rugged Southern black man feel. Yeah. That's a white man holiday.
Yeah.
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
this. Now my grandmother, you know what I'm saying?
She still try to do it.
Yeah, she would try to do it as much as she can, but she knows she don't want too much ruffle his feathers. So it'd be like, she'll cook stuff and we'll
come over and get a plate
if you want to. Like that. Yeah.
Right.
Something will be made.
Yeah,
it'll be something here.
Right. That's how it was. So he was like, on that type of tip. And it was just like, so that's why I get both sides of it because once you don't like, I can use on my mama's side. My dad really only kid. So on my mama's side,
Hold on, did you say I'm like? So
yeah, because
the other one's like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So like on my mama's side, you know what I'm saying? I got brothers and sisters. So on my mama's side, the family big, but here come the problem. My mama got killed when I was a teenager. So when you look at it like that, that's why all my nieces and nephews don't know each other like they should, because who's the house you go over?
Yeah, because you know.
See, I think that's something that died down too. Family reunions was a thing when I was younger.
Yeah,
I haven't been to enough, or I see family reunions, but not like I did when I was little. Like it was like mandatory, and they should be mandatory.
They should be.
When you got a big family like we got, you fuck around and don't know you beat and whoop somebody's ass. That's your cousin, or
I'll go further than that. You be in the Kevin Gates situation.
Yeah.
But the reason why them things like that, again, is how you raise. You had the big mama, even if she wasn't like the one fight.
But they force you to meet your cousins. They be like, such and such just had a baby. Go on over there and meet your cousins and bring this, or because like when we were growing up, we couldn't pull up and say like I go over my auntie house. I couldn't get the luxury to just sit in the car because I ain't want to go in.
No, you got
right. You got the fuck out the car.
You go in there, you speak to your aunt or your granny or whoever.
I'm gonna take it further than that, Courtney.
With your cousins, like our kids will be like, "Oh, we
sitting in the car."
Listen, I'm gonna take it further than that. I done tried that before. Not only do I get smacked the fuck up, I get smacked up by my grandparent, and then she gonna give me, my grandmama gonna smack the shit out of me, and then she gonna give me some little napkin that she done got her little pocketbook in her purse. You gotta dry them tears the fuck up, straighten your face if I give you something to really cry about, take your ass in here. So now I can't even sit around there, man. I gotta fake the funk.
Yeah.
I just think structure in the household is very important, but I can't say that our generation is young having kids.
That's it.
They was young having fucking kids, so it's
they
were real young too. They grew up too. It's like
they was young.
Listen, so as we saying our parents is bad parents because they were like that because their parents made them like that. So we're basically saying that our parents,
but that's how we
slacked,
was raised,
and we're slacking even more.
If my mama. Her mama is a Jehovah's Witness, so my mama was just winging it, basically.
Okay.
Her mama ain't do holidays or shit like that, so it was like, she did what she do. That's why my mama loved holidays. She loved to decorate, she cooked or she did whatever, but everybody, all her sisters did something with their kids and their family. It was like, nobody ever wanted to be like, let's bring it in. Let's like meet at one person's
do you think
house,
it's because they was Jehovah's Witnesses, maybe?
They wasn't Jehovah's Witnesses. My granny is from the projects in Pontiac and partied her whole fucking life.
Did I just miss that? Where did I just hear Jehovah's Witnesses?
No, she is. She grew up to be like when she had my Aunt Tony, she ended up becoming a Jehovah's.
So that was late in the game.
But she still never was like the holiday.
See, I don't know nothing about that. We've always had, and it's always been an invite everybody. Courtney didn't always been over for holidays, like even in our older. So I've always came from a big family.
Like family oriented people. I didn't come from that. Like when Thanksgiving come over, it's like okay, we cook. It's nothing like how like I done been around some people like my other friend, her family. They stay the night at one house and they cook on Christmas. They fucking wake up to what I'm saying, opening toys like. We would be like, let me stand at our house. We'll come over there in the morning and all this different type of stuff. It's like, I crave for that type of stuff. But I ain't finna have a lot of kids to do it neither. Like
It's again, like I said, if you've been brought up on tradition and somebody had to get the baton when somebody passed.
To keep it going.
And that's what happens with a lot of families. When Big Mama passed or Pawpaw passed, who steps up and be the next and you don't have it. And when you don't have it, then you're just gonna dwindle off. That's why I said like, my Auntie Joyce, like, she don't stay up here no more. You can tell.
Right.
You can tell because when
nigga be texting everybody on holiday, what y'all doing?
Like
everybody saying the same shit.
Everybody saying the same shit.
Like when somebody asks me, I got like 25, 27 first cousins. If I might not ran into a cousin all year almost. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I know when Thanksgiving come around, if I go over Auntie Joy's house, I'm gonna bump into.
Yeah, y'all catch up.
You don't do that now because it's no. And I talked to my big brother about that. I said, man, one of us gonna have to step up and do it and start talking about it.
I say that every year.
Somebody gotta be the. But again,
well, why don't you be the somebody? Tell your wife to cook.
Hold on, didn't you just hear me just say that? I talked to me and my big brother about one of us got to step up. Like,
didn't he also say they say it every year?
No, yeah. I said.
You said that. Oh,
no,
okay.
I said, we got to step up.
Y'all sentences ran together in my ear.
So that I told him that because that's why I said like I got nieces and nephews I really don't know that well. Mm-hmm. and they don't know my kids. But again, it's like, where do y'all meet up at?
Right.
See, my thing was with, I guess Big Mama didn't give a fuck about neither. I used to be like, my house ain't that big enough for everybody to come over here. My house this. Grandma didn't give a fuck about how big her house was, big or little her house was. That'd be my issue. Like, I want to break generational curse and just like, even like they now our generation call it like Friendsgiving. Like, if you don't have family, you know what I'm saying, build you a family or whatever the case may be.
Oh yeah,
but
I like the Friendsgiving.
The issue, it'd be like, cause who house we gonna do that? My house ain't big enough. My house. Well, we know this all year. We've been in these same motherfucking houses, so we just gonna have to make do what it do.
And again, like I said, it's the era you come from. You gotta think they coming. Our grandparents and their parents was coming out. You know, the sharecropper out the fields and shit like that. That's why you ask a lot of people about their grandparents, our age, where they from? Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama. Yeah. So they was coming, so it was different. It was like the shit we value or look at, it might make us self-conscious about certain shit. Like, you thinking about that, they weren't thinking about that shit. It was all about
they couldn't wait to be around each other.
Yeah, we all we got. So this is how we gonna make do. Like, you gotta think, they didn't have a Sega Genesis or a PlayStation. They didn't have it. They had us.
Okay. I keep telling y'all though, when they take this motherfucking electricity from us, they gonna force us to talk to each other. People gonna lose their fucking mind.
Like, seriously,
having to sit here with nothing to do but talk to you.
Again, and we didn't talk about this a couple times, and I don't never knock it about the mental health situation, but you didn't hear that shit about with them, because it was like, even if you was depressed or not, your ass gonna come out this room and kick it with us.
Oh, right. You right.
Like, you didn't have a choice to go.
Depression. They didn't. That's why it's. That's
Depress
why,
your ass and do the dishes.
That's why it was like hell, like pressed down, depressed for so long, because depression didn't exist to people like our parents.
Because they made you talk about it. They made you what's going on.
What?
To a certain extent.
You ain't got shit to be depressed about. Get your ass out there and mow that lawn.
That's my point. My grandparents know, like, it was different. Like, you gonna get out the house. You not, like I tell people all the time, my grandparent, if I got in trouble or I didn't like something in the household, I didn't have a choice to go in my room and sit down and go take a cool all the time. My granddaddy made me sit right across from me. He gonna chew me out for about 45 fucking minutes. And when he done, now I can get up and go.
I never had that. I threw a fit and my parents was just like, Courtney's tripping.
Yeah, Courtney, I don't know where the fuck she got. I wish the fuck I would throw a fit.
No, it's because people, like, I mask it well when people, that's why I'm not really so, like, throwing what you call that, like, being an advocate of mental health. Like, I have bad anxiety. Like, I really don't know if I'm bipolar. I never wanted to take pills, and my mama never wanted to put that on me. Like, I have mood swings. Like, I could be sitting here chilling with y'all, then now I just got an attitude, and I felt myself having an attitude, and I want to apologize to both of y'all when I was trying to not dismiss, but when y'all was telling us how we need structure and shit like that. Like, I literally click in and click out, and if y'all don't notice, I do.
No,
like,
that's crazy, because I do. I'm just used to it. That's why you see, I'm like, Courtney, bitch, we got to talk about it.
I'm one of the kind of few that I notice when I'm doing shit. People usually don't notice that they be having breakthroughs and shit like that. So I was the kid that was like, okay, let her cool off and shit like that. But it's like, now that I'm older and I can recognize it and shit, some people can't even recognize it. They just fly off the phone.
And I'm not saying they didn't have mental health back then either.
Right, they did have it. They just didn't give a fuck about it.
Or it wasn't diagnosed. Like, it wasn't a name attached.
You couldn't diagnose it, because I didn't have the money to send your ass to somewhere.
Or they, like, swept shit under the rug. Like, they see you flipping out and then comment out. Like, and killing animals and shit. Don't nobody.
No, you know,
they just know you being a kid.
You know what they say? Little James, he touched a little. They say something like that.
And he really the fuck is.
Okay, so since we didn't just made this our topic, I think a tradition, if this is your religion, or, you know, so, well, I grew up, I'm black, goddammit, so this is how it was in my household. But I had to go to church. I remember my granny was like, go to church. You come to church with me. I was in the choir and every fucking thing. Like, my mama didn't do it, my granny did. And it's like, but my mama ain't doing that with my son. You know what I'm saying? She looking at me like, get your son in church. Yeah. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, granny took me to church. Why you ain't taking me to church?
It's no knock to the parents of that generation, because like I said, it changes as, not, hold on, here go a prime example. So what Courtney just said, like, she got to cool off. So I'm pretty sure you let your daughter, if she need to cool off or something like that, you let her.
Hell no.
Shit.
Hell, the fuck gets in that ass.
Huh?
Ain't that crazy?
Ain't nothing wrong with her though.
How you know?
It's
right. Oh, look at that.
I don't see the signs. I don't see the signs.
But you don't know what signs to look for, because you don't know what could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm astonished, because
ain't nothing wrong with Red for real. But I'm just saying, that's how parents think though. Off rip, like, ain't nothing wrong with her.
I don't see the signs. Like, I don't want none of my listeners to think I'm just fucking off, like just mentally fucked up. I'm not, but sort of, kind of. But I don't see the signs.
50-50.
I don't see the signs in her to be like, but she don't just throw fits and she just don't do shit like to be questionable. Like
she ain't doing shit you did when you was younger.
Yeah.
No, you can't say, listen, because Courtney was regular to me too. I just thought she was bad as hell. Like, oh, she can talk to her parents like that.
No,
I can't.
I used to kill all my mama's animals.
I just see that, like
the dogs in the drawer and put my drawer over the heater. My mom used to be looking for her animals.
Problem
and shit like that.
I ain't know even. Like, I didn't even know I was staying the night sleeping in the same room with this bitch. I wouldn't did that if I had known she was killed. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I tried to kill my uncle,
I didn't know.
Cousin Raymond.
I did know you tried to kill Raymond.
They called me Courtney Cougar. I was really fucking.
I knew that she tried to kill Raymond, but I didn't know she used to be killing animals and shit. I would have never befriended her.
What's that movie
I wouldn't have
called?
never stayed the night with her. As a matter of fact, I want to recant these 20 years of friendship. Can I?
That's why I think I can.
What the fuck?
Not mask things so well. It's like
I'm trying to think. What's the name of the movie? Carly McCalkin, man.
And he was the stepson.
The good son.
The good son.
That's Courtney.
Yes, it is. Right. And that's why I just don't think I should be her friend no more. What the fuck? If I come up missing,
my mama never wanted to put me on medication. This is what no medication is.
Is you a friend? Is this a cry for help? Do you want me to call you that? Chia? No. Somebody get Chia Morgan on the line.
I did therapist, and this is what my therapist wanted to be my friend. She like, because I'm telling her what's wrong with me, but I'm also telling her like what I need to do.
I'm scared. Should I go see therapist to make sure it's okay to be her friend?
Everybody's supposed to go see therapist.
Anger management. I went to anger management first because I wanted to, put a cap on that. And then I went to, like a mental health thing. And I'm telling her, like how I'm talking to y'all, like I know what I'm having triggers and I know when this. And she like, what the fuck you need me for? Because
I need you to tell me
what you telling me what I'm finna tell you.
Well, what I'm supposed to do about the triggers, bitch. Who come after you? What's after therapy? After we figure out what's triggering me, what's next?
Yeah, it's the word.
They supposed to gave Courtney some type of like
Courtney.
They supposed to give her certain tools, not medicine.
I got the tools. I got the tools.
Well, if you're using them, you good then.
Stop, think, don't speak.
Right, well, now I'm with her. Bitch, what you need therapy for then since you got the tools and shit?
I mean, they give you, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Therapist going to give her tools.
They give it to me.
It's up to her to use them.
That's what I'm saying. So
I do use them. That's why, like, people just don't know, like, I do use it. Like, if I'm quiet, if I'm having anxiety, you ain't finna know I'm having a fucking anxiety attack. Like, in the club, it really, like, I like to be in a booth because I don't like to be around nobody. Or you see me standing in the corner. Or you see me trying to be not in the middle of everything. Like, I know what to do not to trigger those moments.
All right.
You got some people put themselves dead smacking some shit and then hyperventilating and going crazy. No, I don't put myself in those situations.
No, and speaking of that,
like that.
Speaking of that, it's like I knew the family members that when we was going over my Auntie Joy's crib, I knew the family members that was like, yeah, this nigga needs some medicine.
Yeah, keep your kids.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, we knew. Yeah, for sure. But as little kids, I don't remember playing with one of my cousins so thus far where I was like, yeah, this motherfucker crazy. No, yes, the fuck I do. Yes, the fuck I do. I got a cousin named Dominique, crazier than a motherfucker. She was crazy when you was.
I remember y'all talking about her.
Hey, I used to think that's my dog. Now I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with her. Shout out to my cousin, but I swear to God, when we was little, I was like, this motherfucker's the devil, dog. And she was light skinned with fucking green, goldish color eyes. Woo, Dominique scared the shit out of me. I used to be.
Okay, the thing is, from like us and back then, like, your grandma still welcome them people in your house.
Yeah.
Who maybe molested somebody or who done something or then kept stealing from you.
Family was family.
Crackhead or whoever. They still was welcome to the house. Us, we be like, fuck no. If he come over here, I'm beating his ass or I'm killing him or it's just shit like...
That's that sweeping shit under the rug.
Yeah,
that's that sweeping shit under the rug. Whole time, now the little girl he done touched in there feeling like fuck the family. Cause y'all motherfuckers done see it. So when she get outgrown and get to acting crazy, they all like, why she acting like that?
Cause y'all had this nigga in my face this whole time growing up, and y'all
it can be very traumatic
to protect me. Like y'all kept throwing him up in my face.
They thing was family. So like we'll deal with it in the family, but we not gonna make them an outcast.
So I conclude that some traditional things that have been exiled out, like allowing the rapist and the abuser to be at family functions, still is great. I think that should not happen. That should be some type of protection. But I think that when you lose Big Mama and it falls apart, I think that is very heartbreaking because family is super important. And I know people always be like, fuck family too, and da-da-da-da. But can you imagine really not having no family? Like, for real, not having no family?
I can't.
Like, for real. Because she say it, but she really do got some aunties still. Like,
No,
but a
I do.
motherfucker
No, I
who really
do
don't got
appreciate them.
nobody, though. That has to be fucking miserable.
No, it's like I tell people that it's miserable because I got some
Or
home-
a family
I got
without
some-
you, like you don't even have a wife or a husband or nothing, like just no family.
I got some homeboys that's like that. Like they really don't have family like that. But one fucked up and one to my me looking at him and not fucked up because we became his family.
Yeah.
So that's where the family became at. He didn't have family. We became his family.
But do that person always think that this ain't my family, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine not knowing who you're connected to. You know what I'm saying?
I got a homeboy like that. And his thing was like he'll go over our people's crib, like certain people's crib that when he'll alternate. You know what I'm saying? And I got another one. He like that. He just fucked up.
See, that's why I always say that if I ever adopted a kid, I will never make it a closed adoption because I don't never want a kid to not know where they come from.
Around.
I will always allow the person to come back and be able to meet their kid. Like,
several of my, like I said, I grew up, we talked about that before because I work with the juvenile delinquents. Several of my homeboys are adopted. But a lot of people didn't even know this. Like, I wouldn't say a name because I don't know if they
that was a thing back then. Like, people was just being adopted.
Because
Like,
you got
people
money.
still do that
is
now?
it still a thing now?
Hell yeah. That's why I get a lot of them kids in there. They get into it with the person that adopted
Because I
them.
know Whaley is that like kids waiting,
that's
but
why
they
they be
teenagers and stuff, and don't nobody. Really
That's why
want
them
them.
kids at Whaley be so fucked up because now my mom got the rights taken from me, or my mom was a crackhead or a dope fiend, something like that. And now I'm going through these systems, and once I get too fucked up in a home or get kicked out, where I gotta go? I'm gonna send you to Whaley. So now when I do get adopted again, or I done fucked up and they put me out the house, they like, well, she don't want to give up her rights to you, so you can go back in the household. But the whole time you beefing with this lady. So you don't know how to talk, how to do what you do, and you feel like anytime she say something to her, or her real daughter or her son say something to me, they picking on me, and I'm lashing out. I want to leave the house and all that. That's where it comes from. Like I said, I got some of my closest homeboys are adopted. A lot of people didn't know that, but they was adopted.
Yeah, I think I think we definitely got to do a whole nother topic on that. But I think that is crazy that the fact that when you go into the system, you know it's gonna be fucked up. It shouldn't be like that.
Especially at
it
that
should be
big of
that
an
should be
age. Like,
that should be a safe haven to like. Okay, my mama on drugs. She don't want me. You should be able to feel like or. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to say?
No,
it sucks that when we know a kid, that's a stigma. Like, he was in the system, he gonna be fucked up, or she gonna be fucked up. Yeah, because he in the system. It shouldn't be like that.
I put a cap on it real quick, and we touch on it on another episode. But what it is wherever money is at. The money part fucked that up because people ain't adopting off the I really can't have a kid, or I really want to help another person out that don't have the money.
You should be
money.
right.
People want babies.
No, but they do want babies, but you're right. It's the money thing. You're only doing this for the money, not because you truly genuinely want to make sure that this kid is getting. I'm not an adoption parent, but I done had 6 kids live with me, and they all doing great right now. Shout out to my little clan. I fucks with them, but. It's like I wasn't on no shit like, oh, y'all mamas gotta. I did that shit because I felt like, you know what I'm saying? Hell, obviously y'all here for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And they mamas wasn't not in their life because I was in close contact with everybody mama. They was just at my motherfucking house. Yeah. But I wasn't tripping off no money, nigga. If we starving this bitch together. That's the fuck gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Like you just said,
with me and stuff like
tradition-wise, I know I got cousins that's been adopted, but the family taught them a certain tradition. Guess what they carry on? The same tradition with their kids.
But it's like, when you do get, say like if you get a 13-year-old, say like if I just wanted to get a 13-year-old, they didn't already got in their mindset they coming in here, I want their money. They have an attitude. It's like how much love and
as much as it takes,
as much as it
let
takes.
them know like this ain't your last home. Like,
that's supposed to be the attitude, as much as it take. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the attitude. Instead, they be like, "Oh, this motherfucker got an attitude. She got to go. Now she going to another home.
You have to look at
it. This and that. It's like
you got to look at it like your kid, right?
I'm not gonna accept nobody's kid and treat them no different than I treat my own.
I use in the comparison like with my puppy real quick. I got a puppy. wifey, my daughter, my son coming along with it, but the in-house kids, they like, man, what the fuck? This is like having another sibling. Like, yeah, it's a puppy. This, like, you have to wake up out the middle of the night every 2 hours, take him outside, bring him in. If you're not prepared to do that, don't get it.
Don't get it.
If you're going to adopt a kid that's not a baby, you adopting a kid that's been in different systems, different
Knowing
homes
that
and
it's
stuff.
a potential problem at hand.
What you just said, you got to keep going to is enough. You got to, this wall might be 20 feet high that he built or she built. You got to keep taking it brick by brick. You don't know how long it takes, but when it get there, it's you locked in.
It's rewarding. You got to have patience. You have to establish some patience.
That's
you're gonna have to kind of like not put your kids on this, you know what I'm saying, side, but you're gonna have to talk to your kids. This kid needs more attention than you.
Yeah, that's where I go to. And like,
so where it don't be no hate.
Being an adoption parent is a hard job. It's
being a parent, period, is hard.
Right. So,
but it's got to be even harder. Like,
I can't even say that because again, it's some kids that get adopted. And guess what? Like I said, it's never in between with adopted kids. I've been around. I done worked with them. I know
the love,
and it's gonna be one that don't.
Yeah.
You might get that kid. And I done seen this happen. You get the adopted kid. Guess what? The kids in the household start picking with the adopted kids. Guess what? This kid going to school, happy. Everything you doing for them, they taking it. They appreciate the fuck out of that shit you was doing for little Junior. He thinking
because they grew up with it.
Yeah. So it's the parent. But I'm going to get back on track with the tradition. I'm going to tell you a tradition that I don't do, and it's my favorite holiday. Y'all be like, he boring, bland. I just don't do it because I don't like doing it around here. But I love Halloween.
Oh, no, me too.
I like Halloween too. That's my shit.
I love Halloween.
Thanksgiving,
I love Halloween. I that's one of my favorite holidays.
I'm like a big ass kid. I'm like in awe with the people who.
I love looking at the costumes,
the kids, the creativity, the decorations, like all of it is just
because first of all, you know, people be all I don't believe in that demonic shit. Why you got to take it that far? God
why
damn!
You gotta believe
like
that?
Why you got to believe in that? I just
think of that when I think of Halloween. I'm thinking just like
it's
being a big kid.
I don't like doing it here, and again, shout out to my city. I love Flint. The creativity here, when I look at the parties, it don't be no creativity, especially from the ladies. It's just have you. It's a point to have your ass out.
Yeah.
I'm standing on that.
I'm one of them. We agree. I said yeah.
And my thing be like, even if you gonna have it, make it an actual creative costume. Yeah. Just now, if you got your ass out, but it's a creative costume, I'm all with it. But just to throw on a regular nurse, naughty angel or naughty devil, and
didn't I say that this year? I'm not going to be none of that.
Yeah, me and Courtney thinking right now for next year.
See, my thing is, because I always say it every year, but I don't ever have, like, I guess a team behind me. Like, I want to do my own little, not because that's all in the world we living in is trunk or treating and shit. Like
that shit.
We got to do a trunk or treat. Yeah,
like,
I hate that.
Me too,
I hate it too, but that's what we.
That's trash. I was telling my son.
But every house in my park. They had their house did up.
Because they neighborhood. They neighborhood do it. You got to do a neighborhood
I went out in Grand Blanc, because my kids go out to Grand Blanc. We just moved out of Grand Blanc. Yeah. Man, when I say, like, I said, damn, this ain't, like, when I used to come out of Grand Blanc when I was younger, and a couple times I went out there and trick-or-treated, the whole neighborhood I'm walking would have a house light on and decoration. It ain't like that no more.
My park did.
My park, that's what we said. That's what she said. She want to do it so
everybody
participate.
I just park my car right here. And I let them out.
That's what you used to do. Yeah, and you walk and hit the houses.
And they with houses. They houses was decorated. The people who was passing out candies, they was in costumes.
Because a kid told me like, the Halloween's only from 6 to 8. I said 6 to 8.
We used to be out all night. We thought 10 o'clock was late.
Yeah,
10 o'clock is late for a 12-year-old, 11-year-old, 13, 14.
If it was a school night, but. It's trunk or treats, and we go all month long.
I told my son that. I said, man,
one day, like we had one day. They had trunk
Halloween, goddamn it,
since October 1st.
But that's why I say, like, the way, and I hate to say this, that's why some of the traditions don't work no more, because what we just said, I ain't going to go back into it, but like, I don't want to go over there because such and such over there. Well, I mean, you got to navigate it because, what did y'all do to prevent the shit? You know what I'm saying? It's here now, so now you're not going to come around the family because of this situation? Mm-hmm.
It all depends on what the situation is.
You breaking the tradition.
Because like I said, rape and abuse, it's a no-go for me.
No, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, like, damn, you could have been on more preventative measures so that shit wouldn't have happened, and then we won't be in this situation because now you breaking away from the family.
Yeah, I feel like, if it's petty little arguments and shit, I agree.
Like Halloween. Like, if you really go Google the shit, and you can go Google the shit, like when you always check your candy, right?
Yeah.
Go Google how many times somebody found some in their candy.
Not a lot.
It never really happened.
I ain't never.
It was like y'all remember like 5 years ago the clown situation when we had the clown side. Who got hurt by a clown? Nobody.
Who putting that narrative out here for us
it's
to
people,
be feared?
It's just that's just the news. That's how they do shit.
So they can fear us and stop us from doing shit.
Shit like that, like this.
Because I used to really be like, who the fuck putting razor blades in candy
No, but I don't know why they say that shit. Who the fuck does that?
Them be little people
look open like.
It's people just throw shit out there.
The only thing you could do is take a tiny ass needle and inject some shit in there. You can't open
and I pray to God.
I mean, I don't know. You can probably open and reseal some shit, but who the fuck? Even if I was the killer, I don't want to take my time and do that. I don't want to do that.
It's just people do, and they fuck it up. Like I said again, what is you doing with your proactive measures? That's overdoing it with that. Like I said, like, damn. Well, Courtney, that's where we'll go in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. This where y'all meet up back at. This is the street. You got 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Bring your ass back here, and me and my cousins or me and my homeboys, we out. And like I tell my son, and
let me just put something in there. Do you know my mama barely took me trick or treating? We got our pillowcases and we get the fuck on about our business. Yeah. And came back home when it was over. Now she took us like on Miller Road, and shit like that. Of course. Yeah. And my sister Lisa, she usually take me to do that, and she did the same thing. Park that car. Y'all hit these houses and we gonna meet back up over here.
Yeah, and that's crazy because that even changed. They don't get no pillowcases now. They wouldn't get that.
That's why I told my son.
We had to have pillowcases.
We used to have to come back home
and get another pillow. I had 2 pillowcases. You hear me?
Man, I was eating candy until February.
Yeah, for sure. It ain't like that now. But that house shit, that Linden Road used to, man. Damn, my son don't even eat candy, chatty ass.
Man,
and that's what I'm saying. Like traditions get broke because you either have somebody on some bullshit or they just don't care.
We're not really proactive when it comes to it. Like we say we want to do it, and that's kind of I guess the generational curse that I want to kind of break. Well, I can't say break because I did it every year as a kid up until I was 16. I think my mama was still buying me Halloween costumes. She ain't never tell me I was too grown to have a costume. No, I just stopped asking for it probably when I turned 17 or something. I told my mama never was like, I ain't buying you no costume, you too damn grown. She never. I remember being Scream as fucking probably 15 or.
I remember that's crazy because I remember when you was Scream.
Like,
okay,
I'm cracking up. It was like we trying to make our kids because we put a cap on. Like I asked my son, like I kept asking him, what do you want to be? And him and his friends were supposed to be something, but they never came to a conclusion on what they wanted
Reggie
to be.
Was like, I forgot about Halloween,
but. I still try to push. I want my kid to be a kid
because that's the thing. And
you can be still dressing up as an adult if you want to.
Okay, so listen, since we talking about kids being the kids and tradition, how do y'all feel about the moms who be ain't no motherfucking Santa Claus? I'm Santa Claus because he ain't getting no credit for me buying this and this and that.
I told my son it wasn't no Santa Claus, but that don't mean that you're not gonna have a Christmas still. Like you still go,
but just because you have a Christmas, you don't get the joy of being a kid.
The point of it because you don't know what your gift's gonna be.
But we get that part. But we saying the having the imagination, the whole thinking that it's a Santa Claus. That's the part of the kid aspect of it is what I'm talking about. Like. I never took that. I really did.
I get it.
I did the whole F on the shelf thing. Fuck my kid up. And it was the funnest shit ever because he really believed that shit. Like, he was really getting up in the morning like, where the fuck is he at? Like, it was crazy. I enjoyed that shit.
My mama did the same with me. And I'm just be as much frank as possible. When I found out, I don't even know. I can't even tell you when I found out Santa wasn't real.
But I wasn't upset.
I never was upset that she lied to me and had me thinking this fat white man was coming in our house.
And I still was appreciative that she bought me the gifts.
By it, and I just don't understand.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't get traumatized by it.
People is like,
because what she said is people be saying like, like when you buy something major, like fuck, when I spent all that fucking money on a 4-wheeler, like I wasn't like, oh, I'm getting credit for that. I still let him think Santa Claus brought it because it wasn't a thing. Because I know, like she said, as I've grown up, I didn't look back and say, damn, my mom was lying to me talking about Santa Claus. I still was appreciative, like, damn, she really broke her neck to give me them gifts. Because I know now how fucking hard it is to get them gifts sometimes. And you know what I'm saying? So
it's just the imagination of a kid believing in something. Like,
I wasn't tripping.
And you just sit back like, what the Santa
and let me tell you what I love the most though, y'all. When I watched that motherfucking movie with the new Santa Claus movie, Christmas Chronicles, It was so fucking lit to me because
you had
it
to keep
kind of
believing it.
it showed you why you should believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like it gave explanations of like how the elves did this. It was just dope as fuck. Yo, I felt like a big ass kid watching that shit. I was so excited.
I never took that away from my kid. When
I didn't
they grow
either.
up and when they ask about
and Rob, you're a bad parent for taking it away from me.
I don't
Not
think
just playing.
because like I said, my granddad told me, but the difference was it was like he told me I would have found that shit out anyways. That would just be me as a kid. I would have put that 2 and 2 together from the jump.
Once they start getting a little older, like Roy was 9, Cordray found out probably around like 9 or 10. It's hard as hell to hide gifts at this point.
Yeah.
And when they get to finding shit and it's like, oh, like what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, my granddad, for me, I was just that kid. When he told me, it wasn't like, oh my goodness, I'm blind. I was already thinking this up. I'm like, man, our chimney, and I knew what a chimney. I said, this motherfucker's small as hell. We don't have a fireplace. Where the fuck is he coming at?
I mean, once you start being inquisitive
once you start
like that, it's like, okay.
But
I'm saying I thought like that at like 5. Like, cause I'm thinking again, like, cause I was taught, we lived in the hood, taught, keep this lock. I'm like, motherfucker breaking in here.
My mama have imagination and she made me have one. And best believe,
because all the movies I watched.
My mama ate the motherfucking cookies. She used to tell me like, she'd be like, I used to wake your daddy up like, get up and eat these damn cookies if I ain't want to eat them. Like she went all the way out.
Because you know, like all the movies you watch and cartoons and shit, the sitcoms, they had fireplaces.
Yeah.
My house didn't have a fireplace. How the fuck did he get in here?
My mama had a story for that too.
My mama had a story for that too. Right. I didn't have a fireplace at every house.
Everybody ain't got fireplaces.
I left the front door unlocked for him. Shit, we can bring your shit here. She made sure.
Put my footsteps in that motherfucker like 7 cars. That's what the fuck.
My mama went extra hard, and it was the best.
And
shit.
like I said,
ain't gonna lie.
That's why I said I was more in the Christmas spirit. I know it's Christmas time, like the snow, I'm snowball fighting. I'm watching the Charlie Brown Christmas special. I'm watching the Christmas Story.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Favorite Christmas? If I say this, y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but it's an actual Christmas movie, but it's not like a Christmas spirit movie. It's Batman Returns.
That did happen at Christmas. My favorite one is Elf. I watch all of them, but Elf is my shit.
Elf is funny as fuck. Elf is funny.
I told y'all that's my favorite.
I like A Christmas Story, and I did not like the new Christmas Story.
But do you know I'm probably one of the 1% who do not give a fuck about the Christmas Story?
I absolutely
do not have to watch that movie.
I don't have to watch it. I watch it every year.
It's gonna be on 24/7.
No, but I used to watch it literally. My shit didn't go off that channel when it was on for 24 hours. But now I just gotta watch it at least once during the holiday time.
I just watch Home Alone.
My shit. Home Alone, my
1
shit
and
too.
2 every Christmas. Them are my go-to Christmas.
Yeah, my shit is Batman Returns. I watch it all the time. Every time I get around Christmas, I'm gonna watch it about 3 times. That's my shit.
I know one thing I didn't do that fucked up. I didn't care too much about it. I fucked up bad with the Tooth Fairy thing with my kid.
I did the Tooth Fairy.
I fucked up bad.
I did that too.
I fucked up bad. It was he never.
And listen, I didn't even tell my son that. He figured that out on his own. Like, Dad, you brought me. He said, Dad, you and Mom brought me some money, and I just looked at him, and I was like, yeah. He figured it out on his own.
Reggie used to get up and be like, the Tooth Fairy didn't come. I used to be like, shit. I forgot. It was just something that never.
I got so many royal teeth that when we move, I'm gonna put them under her bed so the Tooth Fairy to come because her room junky as fuck. And I told her the Tooth Fairy done told me she ain't coming in that junky ass room.
Oh,
can't find that motherfucker.
And then some stuff you was able to use because I was able to use for real, and I know my mama did it on me too. You was able to use it on your kids, and it worked when you had traditions. Because I swear, when that motherfucker used to be like you getting on that naughty list and ain't getting shit. I used to be like, shit, who finna, I wish the fuck I would let Santa Claus pass me up. I used to be on my best fucking behavior. No. I believed that shit.
No, these kids these days be like, okay, I ain't want nothing anyway.
Like, fuck you, little badass kid. My son was on that shit though. He used to be like, he used to get up looking for that motherfucking elf. He used to be like, did Santa Claus tell you I made the list?
My son is 15. My daughter, she is 9. Like up until, because he been stopped believing in Santas for a while now. He still write letters because I got like a little Christmas box to send to the North Pole and shit. He still write his letter with her. They sit at the table, they write their letters about what they want, and then they put it in the little mailbox thing we got at the house.
See, Christmas Chronicles tell you how that work and everything. They was like how he read all them letters at one time. Christmas Chronicles, he's even did videos that you call Santa Claus let's make a video. This 2023.
The only tradition I still got, I got one tradition I carry on. My grandparents started that when I was young. I got one big gift. Like I always got one super big gift. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't let me see the super big gift. They kept that bitch hid. And I found out when I got older, they used to keep the shit at Mr. Walker crib. The next door neighbor.
I'm cracking up.
So I didn't know that. I figured that out as I got older. They let me pick one gift Christmas Eve.
Yep, that's what we do.
And they got slick on me. They started putting them, it used to just wrap the gift up. Then they started the box wrapping.
Oh, yeah, so it could be a little gift in there and shit.
Man, when I say, I was so motherfucking mad sometimes I used to be pulling that shit out and be like, man, what the fuck? They done got me again. But yeah, I let my kids open up one gift. My mama always
let me open up a gift too as well. Well, actually it was 2 gifts. The first gift on Christmas Eve, it'd be like our pajamas, our snacks, and we all watch a movie type of shit. We do the gingerbread house, the Christmas Eve or whatever like that. My stepdad, my mama's or whatever like that. So the pajamas and stuff, it's really not a gift, but my mama used to love wrapping gifts. That's what she did, was wrapping gifts. So we open that, and then the nighttime we get to pick our gift or whatever.
Yeah, that's a tradition I kept up with. I let them get one gift, and they big gifts. We gonna keep them in the house because I got 5 kids. There's no fucking way I'm gonna hide a fucking gift in the house. It's too many brains working together.
See, it's hell. You know, I had gifts in the trunk for so long. Like, oh my God. Like, I used to take them on my mama house. Like,
yeah, that's what you gotta do.
And then when I kept buying stuff, I call my mama every time I made a purchase or whatever like that. She'd be like, don't forget you got this over here. You don't forget you to put this over here. And it's like, God damn it, I was finna buy that shit again.
Yeah.
Because going Christmas shopping early is a blessing too. But you start to buy the same shit again. Like,
you forget. No.
But
that's what I said.
It's the hiding the gifts for me, for these big ass kids.
I said this.
I ain't on that shit. Fuck, I ain't doing that shit.
Once I get, my kids get, they older and they, God forbid, but once they start procreating, I'm going to start some traditions up and stuff like that. I'm going to be the granddad. I already said that, like, I'm going to take my kids trick-or-treating and we're going to do themed costumes.
Yeah. I just said that. I said, I'm going to do theme with me and my kids and then do, thing with, I ain't even going to say friends, just me and Misty.
Because I wanted to do that with the family, but like one of my daughters, she's just like, not emo, I want to call her emo, but they think it's just cool to be like, yeah, I call her a bedroom troll. Because that's all the fuck you do is stay in the bedroom. You come out this motherfucker to go, like the puppy, you come out this motherfucker, sniff, find some food, and go back in there.
Man.
Like, you won't know she's in the house.
Yeah, that's like, well, yeah. That's
if you ain't eating, I don't know you here.
That's the same way about teenager age. That's all I did was stay in the room, too.
And I was like,
it was just like, we just couldn't be in the adult space like that. It was like,
I wasn't in my grandparents'
But we didn't start playing games and shit to involve everybody on the holidays.
That's what I think.
We didn't start playing games. Yeah, I think that's dope. Social media definitely added for that because you give you like a lot of fun games to play with your family of all ages. So it's lit. We had fun. What holiday was that we just was playing games? Was that New Year's?
Your mama's birthday, I think.
Yeah, my family always together throwing parties and shit. So.
And that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
You came to my mama's birthday party.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Like I said,
that was the game.
I grew up in a household where it wasn't a bunch of super traditions like that. It was just like my grandmother gonna cook and shit like that. My granddad gonna be like, it's another day.
I think we should start though. Like I'm with myself. I'm going to.
I told you I'm gonna start with the. I'm gonna do the. I'm not gonna do Friendsgiving because I just moved in this month, but I'm gonna do Friendsmas. So I'm going to do it in December.
Yeah, you start your own tradition.
I'm going to do it in December at my house, and then you can come to Christmas.
Yeah, I just tell people that's you got to start the cap off the episode. Sometimes you got to be the one to start the tradition.
Yeah, or build.
Absolutely correct.
Or carry it on. You got to do one or two, man. Because sitting back, not doing it at all, I think you lose a lot with that.
You do, and then it's like.
It's important to have people in your life for real.
And then we'll be teaching our kids because then they're gonna be saying the same shit we're saying. Like
because it's so you don't even understand it really. We
don't have nothing. And like I'm the
because you know but so you also don't realize that stuff that you're doing do build tradition and it just happened because like this year for Halloween Reggie was like. He thinks he's going to Courtney's on Halloween. Like Courtney's going to take us to that street because he done been years in a row with Courtney. So like you build it and don't even know.
London knew the same. She told me like every year we go with
Courtney. Right. I'm like
trick or treating. Like
when Reggie got out of school, he was like, "But it's Halloween weekend though." Like, and I'm like, "What do that mean?" He like, I'm be at Courtney's because I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever. At Courtney's Halloween.
They do have a little, and that's something he gonna grow up to be like, oh, we did Halloween.
Yeah, we did Halloween. Yeah, so
you really don't. You think you like I ain't done nothing, and it's like
right.
He gonna always know like, oh, I did.
And I told you, it blow me still to this day that they like. Because my mama had best friends, and I wasn't the best of friends with their kids. Like, yeah, we called each other cousins, but we didn't hang with each other every day. It really be blowing me that we best friends and our sons is really best friends. Like, they really...
You can't make your kids.
You can't make your kids because...
Yeah. That's dope.
And I be thinking like, damn, what if I decide to stop talking to this bitch? You think you still gonna be best friends?
Yeah, you still gotta go with it. That's another thing to keep you talking to your best friend because, like, shit, the kids can talk. You don't want to keep being an awkward looking motherfucker coming there. Hey,
coming to pick him up, not going in the house. Come outside.
No, just tell.
You ask Courtney. I ain't talking to her. I ain't got time for that.
You got to work that out. So that's good. So yeah, that's my shout out to the viewers, man. Y'all can tap in, leave some comments, and let us know what some of the traditions that y'all do and y'all carry on. Because as much as bland that people say I am, it's something.
This nigga said bland,
and no, that's because he's trying to be that when you can be a happy person.
I am happy. I'm
that's
just
what's
not,
crazy. So you are happy right now at this moment.
Yes,
you do not look.
Yeah, I'm just not. My happy ain't gonna look like the next person. Happy.
Yes,
yeah, my happy ain't gonna look like the next person.
I think another tradition that I kind of want to it won't be every month, but every other month, like. Adults, us, and whoever friends that we call friends, it should get together and play games and do shit. Like,
and just
you don't
mingle.
know like how much people need to be around
people,
other people, because you've been working hard. As like she said, she got a promotion, but that promotion came with a big ass responsibility, and now she's busy.
And I really and I do feel like I miss my friends.
The club just not it. Like you just need
to
unwind at home.
Hey, listen,
have fun.
I just text Courtney. I just text Candace the other day. Like, damn, best friend, I miss you. I love you. I feel like I ain't talked to nobody. I ain't been doing shit.
Hey, this kind of off topic, but I'm gonna start doing this, and I'm gonna give a shout out. You know what I'm saying, little jewel for my fellas out there. What you just said. I've been talking about this and telling niggas this for years. I said, man, if you really want to get you some pussy, you really want to get you some pussy. I just said it off topic.
Damn, it blew me off. Okay, that was very off topic. Okay, if they want to get some pussy,
if you really want to get some pussy, I've been telling Cass this for longest. I said, man, get a nice apartment or crib to take a lady to. Furnish that motherfucker out, build you a mini bar in that bitch and keep the bar going up, stocking up on drinks. I said, man, listen. A lot of females go to the club because that'd be the only place they really can go to and let loose.
Right.
If you got a spot that they can come in and get comfortable.
Get your own spot, fellas.
And they can come in this motherfucker with their friend or two, and it's cool. It's like you ain't gotta have the best shit, but if you can, that's even better. Furnished out, you got a nice little bar you done built up. You got 5, 6, 7, 8 different bottles of the collection you might have.
Just somewhere for us to pull up at. Right.
And be able to chill.
Vibe is a vibe.
The panties gonna fall off by the time they in there 15 minutes in because now they comfortable, they chilling. They don't want to have to go in the club every time to have a good time.
No.
But if that's the only place I can go, outside my crib, my homegirl crib, I'm tired of being here.
That's why I love one of my hoes, because he got he is kickback post some wine ass nigga, and I be like, dog.
That's the tip, man. That's the tip. That's
he be on big chill. That's the shit. Yes, definitely, fellas, get y'all on spots.
Yeah, even if you got to get another spot because you feel like, you know what I'm saying.
Now you just advocating for him to cheat.
No,
Shut
this
your
not even
ass
cheating.
up.
It's not cheating. You might have some chicks it's some chicks if you single.
Because why you need another spot if you got a spot?
I'm gonna tell you why. It's some chicks even if you single, and this not for cheating niggas. This for niggas periods. I don't know. I ain't asking if you cheating or not. That's on you, nigga. I'm saying if you talking, trying to fuck with ladies, you might have a spot, but you can't bring every chick to your spot.
You can't.
Because some chicks, even though you didn't lay down the foundation, this is how this supposed to work. Once they get over and get comfortable,
we go together.
Yep. So that's why.
How did I know that?
This aunt crib, or this my homeboy aunt crib, and she's still gonna be comfortable. You tell her this your shit, she's gonna be popping up in this bitch. She's gonna be looking to find out where you at, doing drive-bys. No, that's the other side of that tip. Do not make this your spot I'm talking about. You're gonna fuck up.
Drop the mic.
You're gonna fuck up.
Yeah, okay. Well.
So that's all I have. So we're gonna get into music. What y'all been vibing to, Misty and Courtney?
I done found that motherfucking Lil Wayne song that he spazzed on for like 7 fucking minutes nonstop. I've been listening to the Carter all week.
Nah, that's fire. What about you, Courtney? What thug ass shit? And don't lie to me, man, because she gonna try to do. I've been on R&B. What thug ass shit you been listening to?
Man, he said what thug ass shit.
I haven't. I have been listening to Babyface, right? But I've really been listening to Usher. I've been getting prepared for this.
What I tell you, I can see in her face.
No, I've been getting prepared to this.
Courtney got a boyfriend now, and she going to the concert.
That's what it is.
Thank you. I had to slide that.
I gotta prepare myself because I'm gonna sing every fucking Usher song there.
Y'all in the front row?
I don't know where.
Now when Courtney come back dumped because he didn't serenade her.
That's what I'm checking out.
He's telling me to. He's telling me what to wear so I can be serenaded.
Man, that nigga sound that shit right now until he see you on there. How you
Courtney
looking at
got
him.
a great boyfriend.
Man, I don't give a fuck how great that nigga is. When he sees that the eyes that she's showing Usher ain't no eyes that you ever got.
Oh my God!
You gonna look back like, nah, this wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, he is for goddamn sure.
This is the moment he knew he fucked up. That's gonna be that moment
right there.
You're gonna be
at
like,
that moment,
she ain't never looked at me like that.
Man.
At that moment.
Boy, yeah, your ass riding the back seat when we go home.
Okay, it ain't gonna be nobody in the car but them two. What you been listening to, Rob?
I've been off my dog Sauce Walker. I've been checking this shit out, man. The Ghetto Gospel. I think it's Ghetto Gospel 3, man. I think it dropped like last year, but I've been off that. Sauce Walker.
Okay. I have no idea who that is.
Check him out. Sauce Walker Code.
But sticky
It's always something.
They said another Jeezy album came out and it's trash.
I didn't know.
I haven't checked it out. I did hear that though, and they did say it's trash.
I ain't gonna say it's trash.
He ain't had a good album in years. The DJ drama.
He old. I wish he'd just sit back.
I'm gonna tell you why.
He need to follow Master P steps now. Just sit back and invest in other shit.
I always say this about rap game. It's the truth. Depending on how you came in the rap game, you came in the rap game for some hustling street shit like that.
You can't evolve.
Yeah,
you cannot evolve.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for the average artist. It's not gonna work because I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
And I listen to Jeezy. I want to hear some shit. You know,
trap or die.
You and this motherfucker married. Now you going through a divorce. It's like, nigga, I don't want to hear that from you.
A counselor.
Nigga.
That's why he need to follow the footsteps of Master P and just.
And I hate to say it like that because that's my nigga Jeezy.
Everybody know I go see Jeezy every time
guess
he's
what?
here.
If he drop right now, I'm going to see because he gonna do all his own shit.
Jeezy, man, when motherfuckers was calling him like they was different. He ain't got no bars. He corny and all this shit. I'm talking about 04, 03.
Me too.
I'm like, nah, I like
Jeezy
this nigga.
The Snowman, big 4X, black, white tee.
Yeah, I like this nigga. This nigga, I fuck with him. But I just
what Jeezy is you?
4X, black tee, white tee.
Yeah. That nigga, he looked like a turtle.
A 4X though, for real.
That nigga looked like a real gangster turtle, man. But that was my nigga. I rock with
the
him.
fat one. The fat
Fat Jeezy. That's all you gotta say. The fat Jeezy. That's the Jeezy I fuck with. Young Jeezy, not Jeezy. Young Jeezy.
Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy. I know.
That's my nigga.
Yes. Okay,
real.
That's my boy.
But yeah.
Oh well.
Man, I gotta go check it out then, man.
We talking about, oh well.
No, it hurt, man, because you said, damn, because it slipped past me.
He's been not on his shit, but he kind of redeemed himself last year with him and DJ Drama. So that CD wasn't just like the hardest, but he had a couple songs on there.
Yeah, he had the one joint with my dog ESTG on there, man. That shit like...
Yeah, I like that song too. But then you double back and drop the album, and it's...
And I get shouts out to Jeezy, man. I love to have him on the show, but I get it, man. He going through real adult, grown man shit.
He filed for divorce.
Right.
Insane.
That's crazy.
While she thinking she's still in the best marriage possible.
Yeah. So I get it, man. I can't expect you to be in this bitch talking about I went from old school 70s to drop top Porsche.
Keep writing books and shit like doing interviews and
get that bag, Jeezy, man. Get that bag.
Do a podcast like every other older nigga.
Jeezy, come talk to us. We gotta ask you something.
Yeah, get that bag. So yeah, that's what I've been on. So y'all can catch us on our social media handles. I'm gonna let Courtney go first. I'm gonna start any, meeny, miny, mo in this part of this show. Go, Courtney.
Courtney Dixon on Facebook, Courtney Dixon 10 on TikTok, and KORTNEE on Snapchat, and Courtney Milan on IG.
Courtney cold because I check her shit out and she got a lot of following on her social media. And I be like, damn, she cold because all these motherfuckers are different. Motherfuckers really have to go figure out which one. This her name on IG, but this ain't the shit on Snap. Like, where the fuck she at? Motherfuckers have to really go look for it.
Yeah.
And they really looking. I'm sick about my Instagram still. Boy, I can't wait to call these bitches. I've been trying to get somebody on the phone for 9 months. I need them on the phone. Hey, recover my shit, please.
Man, building followers is a hard task.
On Instagram, it is.
Yeah.
It ain't even hard on TikTok. On TikTok, I done finally got up in the thousands.
No, it's Instagram.
Instagram is hard as fuck.
Because it ain't the way it was. It's the same to TikTok, the newer app. So the newer app, the algorithm, all that shit different. So it's easier. It's more, friendly. Like if you would have got on IG like 8 years ago and started, shit shot to the roof. Because
that's why I'm saying I need my old one where I had 5,000 friends.
On that, like I feel our fame coming. I just feel it. I'm gonna speak it to existence. We are gonna get bigger than what we are. I'm not even really big. Not even like I'm not gonna say that, but you know what I mean. I feel like I can't control my social media. Like usually, I really didn't have no followers. I knew who was on my page. I just knew who the fuck was on my page. I accepted. Now that I have a podcast and want to grow following, I'm kind of accepting everybody. If you do weird shit, I block you. But it's like I'm at the point where I don't even want to post my kids or really too much personal shit on social media.
I don't even
know who on my page.
I told you, get a personal account.
But
is that to be passwords to remember and shit like that for me?
I don't want to do two different. I don't want to feel like I got to post personal shit on here and build that account.
Yeah, like that shit is too much.
What it is, like you gonna get.
I never posted my son a lot anyway. Like Reggie not on my shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? But
a lot of celebrities do it, and it might not even be posting. You just got a ghost account because again, the bigger we get, like you can't comment on everything you want to comment on. So they get ghost accounts. And that's why they can comment what the fuck they want to comment. I can't come on this bitch if we go big and say it's a conversation about something homosexual. I can't come on this. I gotta watch. It's best I don't even say shit about
it. Yeah.
But
don't talk about
or racism or politics. You want to abortion. You want to stay away from that shit. You get a ghost account. That's what they do. Give me yours, Misty. Why you all on your phone?
This is Reggie. See what I'm saying? My son texting me, getting on my fucking nerves when he should be texting Courtney because that's where he at. When he over there, I ain't no parent.
He need to know what's going on.
No, he can text Courtney. Y'all can catch me at all social media platforms, just Misty. Some of them got the underscore, some of them don't. Y'all know what it is, JUS_MYSTIE. Y'all can catch me on Facebook at Misty Summers.
And y'all can catch me on Bobby for social media on all social media. I'm going to get my co-hosts, because these my girls, these sis. I'm going to get them streamlined like my shit is. This going to get them one thing, and that's where you find them at. You Google that motherfucking name, and all that shit going to pop up.
I do got one. You didn't get Courtney like that.
You just said one of them got a different underscore.
That's the one I'm trying to get back. I'm going to keep saying it because I want them to, because I'm going to get it back.
Okay.
God damn it.
I got you. So again, man, call to action. Y'all go in there, download, listen, check the YouTube out, check all our social medias out, leave them reviews and comments, and, let's get some of them donations going, you know what I'm saying? Be a super fan.
And make sure y'all stay tuned because we got something coming for y'all for our year anniversary and February 3rd.
Yep, and we're out.